Let's wait a little bit. Oh, that's okay. That was a weird bug. Is my okay? My controller is recognized. I'm waiting for my phone. My phone is telling me I'm live. Okay, it takes about 20 seconds. I see. So, back to streaming again. I'll be honest, I could have streamed last Friday, but I chose not to. Also, I need to close my door real quick. Shit. So, shenanigans time. I don't know where I was last time. I know what I wanted to get. I know I got issues. Oops, wrong save file. I was not in Crumbling Mazula. So yeah, this is another save file. I'm going to show it real quick. It's Arcane build. It's a Perfumer. I really wanted to see how Perfumer went. And while initially it was a consumable-centric run, this fucking weapon, the Tricias Pomander, is actually so fucking dumb in terms of damage. I haven't had a use yet for because you need to somehow stick to a specific kind of main source of damage. I haven't really found a use for swapping the type of attack mid-combat. Uh, but yeah, no, the damage is good. The damage is really fucking good on this weapon, especially it's the heavy weapon. Honestly, I honestly think it's actually bugged and it's not supposed to do that much damage. But at the same time, it's a very unique weapon, so hit being weak wouldn't fit as much. And also, it's like not without issues, because you may not see it here, but it has absurd stamina cost. Because basically every attack, every heavy attack is pretty much counted as a fully charged heavy attack, even though the damage needs to actually scale up. But outside of that, and also the range isn't that big, and the hit on the clouds is not very accurate. Like it doesn't always reach. Sometimes if you're like on top of the enemy, you will only hit with the regular weapon, which the regular hit from the weapon doesn't do that much. Well, it's a heavy attack basically, but hitting the mist and the weapon deals insane damage. It deals insane poise damage. The status buildup is not that bad. I think you can proc. I think you can proc like 2 levels of winged sword insignia in like 3 heavy attacks, 3 heavy uncharged attacks, because it counts as multiple hits. But I think the weapon is bugged because I feel like like realistically, what actually happens in game is that these are spheres that are in a diagonal pattern, and I believe each of these spheres actually have their own damage. So if you can stack the spheres with each other by being up close and personal or attacking a big enemy, then yeah, it's going to do a lot of fucking damage. And also each sphere applies the poise damage, which is why this thing is absolutely a monster in breaking poise. But outside of that, the perfumer class is actually kind of bad. The consumables are very strong. Don't get me wrong, but the problem is that the armors are very limited. I'm not even using one of the 3 armors because the 3 armors do not have anything special going on alongside it. Like the perfumer set, it boosts damage of perfumes, which is very weird because basically I guess it does boost the. I haven't really tried it. Because I believe it would boost this kind of perfume bottle, but I haven't really tried it. So there's this one. Traveler, I believe it's the starting class, I think. The Brave Perfumer is increased damage of throwing pots. Throwing pots are much better, but there's a funny accident that happens, which is that throwing pots do not the whole of that. The whole gimmick of the class, which is you level up Arcane and you get stronger consumables, doesn't work with DLC items, which are the strongest items in the game. Because if you were to look at the DLC throwables, like let's say, what's a good one? A good pot is like the lightning pot. The lightning pot is very easy to build. You just buy for mushroom, Volker bloom, are really easy to access. So getting a lot of it is not an issue. And this is simply a better version. It doesn't even cost FP to cast, and it has decent arcane scaling. But look what happens if I go towards the hefty lightning pot. Where is the arcane scaling? Well, here's my answer. The arcane scaling isn't there. In fact, I believe there's like there's two large pods, there's two hefty pods that scales with arcane. However, it's only the build-up that scales with arcane. The base damage doesn't scale, which are the hefty poison pot and the hefty fetid pot. That's it. All of the other FT pots do not scale with arcane. So yeah, good job, guys. Good job, guys, at the Convergence modding team for making a class, but not actually updating it to the DLC that released almost a year ago. I don't know how long it would have taken to at least give some values that would justify using FT pot as a class that has a bonus towards throwing pots. But yeah, who cares? So so basically you have to use the main scaling factor for those throwing pots, and like it's nowhere near as good. Because obviously my strength, dexterity, intelligence, and faith are not that high compared to my arcane. One last thing, I think, like I tried the different kind of damage. I think holy is kind of awkward to use because there's plenty of things that are resistant to holy. It consumes FP, but it deals less damage than the magic part for the same amount of stats. Fire has the potential to be the most damaging one, but early on, it's actually kind of tricky to get many fire pots. Yeah, it's kind of tricky to get fire pots. Even though once you do get them, they are actually quite good. And also there's the interaction with oil. But really the problem is that you have to handle money because you can gather ingredients and it's free, but you need a lot of pots, so you would rather buy them, which you can. The problem is that the way that the ingredients are tiered is like basically it costs either 500, 1000 and 2000 runes, and those values stack really fast. Like if I were to I'd say I would probably about a level 110 or more if I had if I hadn't spent so much money into ingredients, because most of the time it's going to cost you more to throw consumables than it's actually going to earn you. So oftentimes you just skip through things, and that's even with the gold scarab. It's not enough. Even with Gold Scarab and Rudig Godric's Rune, it's not enough. I don't remember where's the first. Oh, the third one is this one. This one it boosts nothing, but it gives you more stats, and is the bulkiest among the three armor sets. But the problem is that the bulk is still really fucking low. That's why I'm running Clean Rot, because Clean Rot gives me physical damage, which is sometimes useful, though not always. But more importantly, it gives me some arcane and some actual fucking defense. And having a bunch more endurance makes it a bit easier to have some specific weapon on the side. I will talk quickly about the path for the perfumer, even though I showed it. So I haven't gotten the Sword of Milos, the Ripple Blade, the Ripple Crescent Albert. I've not gotten those yet. I haven't got the perfume bottle. Basically, I have the pulley crossbow because you have it by default. I got Trice's Pomander because I got it, and I got the Jar Cannon, which sucks. Because the Jar Cannon, while it says that it can shoot a lot of different kind of shots, and you would think that it would be kind of great, unfortunately, how do you fire those shots? There are, I believe, no holy shots in the game. They're all lightning, they're all fire, they are magic, they're all physical, but there's no status. And like, part of the appeal is the status. So yeah, I guess it's nice that they've made the Jar Cannon actually something else than a straight upgrade to the Hand Ballista. But I don't think it's that good, to be honest. But yeah. Anyway, that's the. I was about to start playing, but no, that's the class. Also, I mean, reworked Crumbling Faru Mazula. I am not thrilled to come back to it again because holy shit, this map is confusing now. Like the map, I would say, got got more than doubled in size, and you have a lot more pathways, and it's very confusing. I genuinely don't know where I go. After the boss, I'm not even sure if it's actually required to do it or not, or is this a new mini boss that has been added? I don't really know where I'm going. I don't really know the paths. I just know I don't know where the fuck I am. But it just made it bigger. Like clearly, like you can see here, you could ignore basically that because that's just one area. Uh, oh shit. All the way below and all the way to the side, there's new stuff. Here, you can see where my my site of grace, my last death was. It's so far away above what's nothing on the map. I kind of wish they, for next patch, they actually update the map with the new additions to the overworld. I guess in the underworld it's less noticeable, but on the overworld it's definitely you can look at the difference and it's like, eh, why such difference? So yeah, Faru Mazula and the Perfumer class, which is okay but sucks in the DLC. Sucks with DLC items. So let's go back to our previous shenanigans from this channel, which is the DEX playthrough. Load game. The name of the DEX playthrough is DD main. Oh yeah, right. I wanted to do Radan. They changed Radan a bit. They made it so he can use his bow when he's in closer range. So I am a bit lost about what the fuck I was doing. I know I have a bunch of markers here. One. So I have here, I have Shaded Castle, I have Volcano Manor. But I don't remember what the other ones are. Because 4 is here, and 4 is because it wasn't changed. But I don't remember where 2 is. I I'm going to surmise, and yes, I'm going to use that term, that 2 is somewhere somewhere around here. Actually, I don't know. It can't be the DLC because I haven't been in this. Yeah, no, I haven't been in the DLC yet. It's not underground by the looks of it. Where is number 2? I can't even see it because... Actually, is there a number 2? I'm only seeing 4 indicators. So maybe not. Maybe there's no 2 actually. I just need to check. Like, there's plenty of stuff that I don't remember. There's plenty of stuff I don't remember, so I will be taking some time. So I have a blood crease. What do I have as equipment? I haven't gotten much. I haven't gotten anything. I got... Okay, yeah. I got this, which gives me, I believe, healing? No, it reduced equip load and increased dodge roll effectiveness. Okay. And I got this, which augments my attack speed. And I have to use grease. Okay. I have 21 blood grease, so I should be good. What's my flask? What's in my flask? Physical attacks and dexterity. Could I get anything better? That's the question. Could I get anything better? I don't know if I have remnants on me. I have remnants. I have remnants that I can't use. I guess we'll put lightning damage and maybe magic damage. Wondrous physic. What can I actually get? Enemy stance, jump attack, critical attack, consecutive attack. I guess consecutive attack would be making more sense. Okay, so let's do Rodan. Did I get the items over here? I think I did. Oh, I did not get it. That's the scaled armor. Oh yeah, there's somehow an enemy that dies over here, and it was me 5,000 runes.
Are you the festival? But now.
Oh yeah, I think I've done Kmar. Oh yeah, I know. I remember what I did at the end of it last stream. I was doing Kaimar, and I kept saying Dairu is at the same tier of Kaimar, by the way, or something along the lines. So they made refighting Rodan way less tedious, and you are going to see why in a second. If I boost before entering the teleporter, will it keep it actually? It actually keeps it. Okay. I wanted to gauge the damage. The damage is good. The damage is good. Ah. I'm trying to check what I can actually dodge by repositioning and by jumping. And so far I have dodged nothing. It's kind of hard to deal with Radan. Just because he moves so much. I'm not a Radan super fan in that regard. Like, I wish I could be more static, that's the thing. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, you can feel the lack of bulk here. I think it's absolutely doable. I'm just sucking. I think like they changed Rodan because I'm pretty sure in previous Convergence patch they had made it so Rodan was actually slower. I think they gave him back some speed, which is why I'm getting thrown off. Um, immune to stagger. Immune to stagger. So both of these give me strength and dexterity. This one will give me more stats though. When you trigger Crimson Flask, you and your allies gain a buff that continuously recalls 15 HP per second for 45 seconds. Immune to stagger and immunity to stats build up. I guess I'll go with this one. I do look ugly though, but yeah. I'm not going to limit myself. I am gone are the days where I would care about this. There you go. God, I look so stupid now with my fucking bits. We get it. You were holding a nuke back. Now the entirety of the lands between is irradiated, and all of its inhabitants will die a slowly painful death, then be reborn disfigured as the Earth tree is going to be the most fucked up looking thing across every plane of existence. There's a funny weapon here. I can't wield it because I believe I require intelligence and arcane, which I got neither of. Faith in arcane. But yeah, it's not bad of a weapon whatsoever. But I won't be wielding it. But it is kind of funny.
The glory of the and then a fall. I can't fathom how he was a living lit. Well, the wheel of fate is on the car. You are a fine.
So anyway, Radan is down. That's good.
Aye. One hit after that, and as such, as luck. If I contend, who could expect? Just you wait.
To make sure that both of these NPCs leave, I need to spam the texts. And I'll be able to level up. Level up what, you may ask? Well, dexterity, of course. I want to reach 60 dexterity. I don't give a shit, like... I will use some transmogrify just because the chest is way too bulky for my liking. Carrion Golem armor. Hold on, can I be a Carrion Golem? I am a Carrion Golem. I do believe that the posture is based on the initial armor you were wearing and not the actual armor you were wearing. So that's why the arms look so weird. Because the posture changes a little bit. I will go... So first of all, let's remove 4. And we will... we will go here. I don't remember exactly where the next smithing stone bell bearings are. Oh yeah, also the... I think I had noticed that before, but they changed Gideon's room, which is nice. What was I looking for? I wanted to have more blood grease. I need root resin and blood rose. Okay. Root resin. I'll buy. I spent half on each. Actually, oh, the blood rose is not here. Maybe it's in collector. It's in collector. And I will spend the rest of my income to this. And I will just craft it. God, I keep being tempted into into getting some throwable consumables, even though I'm not using that thing during this playthrough. Oh, okay, it's a limit of 50. Well, I guess that makes sense. Actually, is there something that actually scales a lot with dexterity? Okay, the Redman Fire Pot. A, the Hefty Lightning Pot, which I can obviously do now. The FT Red Lightning Pot, which I also can do. It's actually easier to do the Red Lightning Pot than the regular Lightning Pot. FT Frenzied Pot. I guess, yeah, the the bone darts and the poison bone darts. Index, index. Oh yeah, no, the two items that they've made that can actually scale with Arcane in the DLC are items that scales with Arcane by default. Though surprisingly, they changed it so it actually displays S+, despite the base game not displaying S. But it's very weird that they only change it for this. Okay, anything else is not going to scale with anything. So yeah, apart from the bone data, it's not going to be much. But anyway, let's continue our shenanigans. So what do we have? What have we already gotten, and what can we get? Lanedale, I know where Sulian's Razors is, I believe, and if not, I will probably figure out where it is anyway. The Black Bow, I know where it is in Lanedale. And the Flowing Curved Sword, it's Lake of Rot, which I don't want to go there now. Slumbering Wolf Shack, Volcano Manor, just beyond the Temple of Eglay. Jail Cave Cliff Ledge, Chenona's Rise, okay. Stoneware Rooftop, Sage's Cave, Cayley Deathright Bird, Giant Mountaintop's Catacomb, Jarberg, Oriza Side Tune, Queen's Bed Chamber, Onset Corpse, and Blackguard Iron Mark. And here we got a bunch of stuff as well. So you know what? Let's try to get some of this stuff. Let's do Slumbering Wolf Shack. Slumbering Wolf Shack and maybe Jail Cave. I do need to reach Volcano Manor though. Have I talked to I mean, I've talked to Blackguard. I've talked to Big Boggarts. I don't know if I've done Ria's quest. Actually, I know how we could check. I got the Volcano Manor invitation, so I did. And so, she shouldn't be here. She's not here. So I should go to the Earthtree Gazing Hill. Grazing Hill. Grazing or gazing? It could be both, honestly. Okay, she showed up.
I knew I hereby and take my hand. Give me your I will
Also, Volcano Manor has been reworked and that dungeon is fucked. It's very confusing to go through. Damn, to think I missed that whole side quest just because I thought it would give me an additional ending in my first playthrough. I missed an entire dungeon just because of that.
Will you join us? Rise with us. Interesting. Now you but the drawing, but be sure.
Oh yeah, there's something useful about Tricia's Commander. It shines, so it actually behaves like a torch in some aspects. Okay, scale with intelligence and arcane. It's really weird because I'm pretty sure that on my other save file where I did go through this area, I did not encounter that Bloodhound Knight. So yeah, Volcano Manor has been reworked and the layout is very confusing, and I'm pretty sure I cheesed half of it because clearly I didn't know where I was going. But basically the main shtick is the fact that you can no longer cross the lava to skip most of it. You actually need to engage with the level. There's a warp down here. Not sure how you reach it though, because I'm pretty sure the change Rea Lucaria Academy. Also, Rea Lucaria has been reworked. I have no idea what's going on there because I could not get through it the first time I went through it. But yeah, you have to go through all of that. Really, getting out of this part is very confusing. There's a bunch of stuff, there's a bunch of places where they added gates, which I don't think were necessary, and it just brought more confusion to me, so I don't know. But anyway, I won't be doing Volcano Manor now because I want to get this fucking item. And to do that, we'll do the War-Torn Battlefield, which has a unique mini-boss. And said mini-boss is interesting. It's like a bunch of added mini-bosses that were spread across the map. I think I've done I'd done Rotten Monk. It's basically going to be along the sides of Rotten Monk. And I think this one is a bit worse. I kinda mashed like an idiot, but honestly, I'd rather have that than the convoluted fucking shit I had to do the first time. Question, how much does it need? Oh, that's right, I'm only 54 here. We'll finish the markers and then we'll start getting some new armors, just to see what they do and see how much they do not fit the way I play. Because sadly, that's probably going to be the conclusion that I'm going to draw from. Okay, that's not where we wanted to go, but that's some place we can actually go. Honestly, considering the fact that I'm running the healing, I was about to call it the Lloyd Shield Ring because that's basically what it is. Uh, okay, let's pray that I don't get doubled. Okay, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'm good, I'm good. There's only one of them that can actually reach you. And now none of them can reach me. I'll just get the Sight of Grace up here. And I'm curious to see what the unique move, which is called Eviscerate, I think, on Emir's Black Talon actually does. Oh yeah, volcanic stone, so you can do volcano parts. It's very cheap to make, but it's also very ineffective. It deals so little damage. It deals so little damage, and the visual clutter it brings makes it actually worse than having nothing. Okay, so let's try Emir's Great Talon. What else have I not tried? Okay. Oh, I believe this motion actually comes from Dark Souls 3. It might exist in Elden Ring, but I guarantee you that it actually comes from Dark Souls 3. That's for sure. Okay, interesting. So I think I'll upgrade this weapon. I will go to EG, see if I have enough Somber Stones.
Braved.
Okay, don't have enough Somber Stones, so I'll buy some. I think it's free. Okay, and everything else I need to go somewhere else. I need to go to the round table hold. So it was +4, so +5, +6, +7, so I already have these. So I can go up to +7. Does it inflict bleed? It inflicts bleed, and it has an S scaling in Dex at only +4. Honestly, it may not be that bad of a weapon. I know where I can get the next Somberstone, but that means I need to go to Farumazula, which I'm probably not equipped to do because I don't think I'm beating what's his name? Black Blade Kindred that's over here. I know there's another way through the four belfries, but don't think like going there though. So let's clean that up. I don't remember why I wanted to go to Shaded Castle, but I guess I'll go there anyway. It would be nice using the claws after such a while. There was a surprisingly lack of claw in a dex-centric build. And honestly, I have used fist weapon frequently, but I've never used the claws that much. I was more using the guitar and yeah, the other fist weapon than this. I mean, at the very least, going to Shady Castle means that if I do the assassination questline, it's going to be easier. The problem is that I don't really know if I'm actually going to do it, though. Because I would gain nothing from it for all this playthrough, I feel like. I guess I kind of want to see what Hoslow's drip does. So I guess I could check that. I was like, why do I do 11 damage? And then I realized that I was one-handing the weapon. By the way, if you... I want to put this here. If someone wants to look for the Depraved Perfumer set, which is the best set for perfumers, you may be surprised at how much information is actually lacking about this set. You would go on the wiki, because the wiki has guidance towards every every class armor set. Oh look! Well, I haven't checked actually recently, but oh look! The perfumer class is not in there, so you have no information on where to find the fucking set. So you would go online. If you go on the Discord, I think it tells you to look up the spreadsheet which was made in patch 1.4. We are in patch 2.2.3, so not really what you would want to see in terms of accurate information, and tells you, oh, it's at the north of Shaded Castle. And then there's some other place I don't remember where it says, oh, it's on a hanging body next to it's on a hanging body. But you don't really know where it is. Like, I think the in-game, where does it tell you in-game? Where does it tell you it is? Oh yeah, right, I don't have perfumer. Okay, let me swap to it real quick. So here it tells you the set is in Shaded Castle, which is the most accurate information you can get. You can't get any more accurate information from the game. It's Shaded Castle. They don't tell you where it is. I nearly returned to desktop as a reflex. But it tells you it's near a rampart at the north of Shaded Castle, on a hanging body. If you go to the rampart at the north, there is a body at the rampart, but it's not hanging, and also it contains the clean rot armor. There is a body around here, I believe. Okay, not here, but one of these structures, you see a hanging body, which is towards this place, which could be reasonably towards north, but that's not where it is. Because, what if I tell you, it's actually at the east of Shaded Castle? is within the east of Shaded Castle. Because the armor is here. The armor is here and it's extremely weird to get because you need to basically... You need to climb rocks in a very awkward manner. Clearly those rocks are intended to be climbed, but there's some jumps that feels a bit weird. But yeah, that's where the Depraved Perfumer set is. Ain't that great? Anyway, I have access to Shaded Castle. I can immediately warp to the middle of Shaded Castle if I need to, because there's another dungeon that can actually warp you there. So Shaded Castle is done. Do I have anything left? I don't have anything left. So there was no number 2 on the map. So let's see. I remember it's Slumbering Wolf Shack, which is about here. It's Jail Cave, which is somewhere around... It's here. It's actually here. And there's also around here. Let me see. Here. And what else is there? Wall of Kadok. So Lendell, I'm just going to get them anyway. Stonebear Rooftop, Sage Cave, Gaily Deathrite Bird, Jarberg, Ariza Side Tomb, Queen's Bed Chamber. Okay, so I think I will note Gaily Deathrite Bird. Gaily Deathrite Bird, which is over here. It's actually here. I think it's over here. There's a ledge next to it, so I think it's here. Oh, and I have one last marker. Where will I put that marker? Oriza Side Tomb. Oriza Side Tomb, I believe it's this one. Which is kind of a funky one. Okay, so number 1 was Liurnia. I think I'll take the opportunity to check west of this place, because I think west of this place is actually... I just want to see it's one of the perfumer weapons, which should be around here. I know there's a small island where there's some Albinoric that gather. Albinorics or maybe Demi-Human? Glass Shard. Or maybe it was east, I don't remember. Okay, west is in that direction, so maybe my perception of west is actually a bit flawed. Ah, it could be somewhere around here, maybe. I'm just hanging around checking if there's any... if that place produces a good amount of glintstone fireflies, but no. Oh, look! It's the bot of the day! It's the bot of the day that will be banned in a moment when I'm finished with that. I always struggle to find this fucking cavern. It's here, I think. Yeah. I just realized that my lantern stayed active even though I changed save file. That's interesting. So you. God, I have this bug again. It's not allowing me to moderate my own chat from Okay, you know what? I'm going to restart the Twitch app on my phone if it wants to. Okay. It's not great because it also cleans the chat to restart the app, which could be hell to moderate. Okay, so let's do this one. For the boss of this cave, unless they changed it again, I don't remember if initially it's a battle mage and it has been turned into a bloodhound knight, or if it's the reverse. Also, yeah, you might have noticed that the music is quiet. It's because of custom bosses having poor balance in their music. It's really weird that everything blood related absolutely tanks your frame rate, when in base Elden Ring it does nothing. I don't know what they fucked up in Convergence so that blood effects would lag so much. But yeah, they do. And like, they reworked Mogwin Dynasty with a boss that's honestly not that bad. But the problem is that this one of the attack of the boss, your frame rate drops to 5 during one attack. But at the very least, it's after the attack is done, and it's an attack that you need to dodge, otherwise you have to vigor check it. So, leather glove. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Because what's my current one? It's 10% faster action. Honestly, if there's a bit of sustain, fair enough. I lose 1% damage and I lose 1 endurance, but I get more dex. And I get more critical damage, but I'm never going to play around critical damage. And I get a heal. Interesting. So next one. So we've done Slumbering Wolf Shack. Let's do Jail Cave. I think I'll end the stream in about half an hour. Because Monday is one of my busy days and I actually have to do things in the afternoon. It's just that I stream on Monday, but mostly because I haven't streamed in a while. And also because I wanted to come back to this save file. But guarantee on Tuesday and Wednesday there will be streams. Friday, maybe. It really depends. But on Friday usually I'm free, so I probably could do Friday streams. because Friday is sports day at my local association, I'm usually less likely to do something when my body hurts. Um, I'm less likely to do something when my body hurts. Wait, shit, it's not Gale Tunnel I should be going to. Well, too late, let's do it anyway. I just realized it's not the right dungeon. Well, I'm a fucking idiot. I will do Gale Cave. Jail? I'll call. Fuck it. You know what? I'll be doing the thing that people should be doing, which is read what they're looking at. Gaul. I will call it Gaul Cave. And yes, I know there's not technically an argument to be made of me being French and not knowing how it's pronounced, because the word Gaul is actually closer to, in terms of writing, to a word related to jail in French, which is geôle, which is written G-E-O, G-E-O with an accent that I don't know. I'll call it circumflex, even though like I think they do use a different term for this accent. But circumflex accent, L-E, and usually S because you usually talk about multiple of them. Although you can say une jaune. Oh, I don't bounce on him. Interesting. If they haven't changed anything, you should find the cross Naginata here. I'll let you know. I'll let you know. If I ever give a shit. Yeah, blood effects just tank frame rates. Okay, cross Naginata. What does it ask actually scale by default? Okay, it seems to be a quality weapon that leans more into dex. Okay. So potentially a weapon to use. Probably the most dex of all the lance out there. I love how I'm giving them hugs. Literally, I'm running at them and hugging them. To their demise, but I'm hugging them. You know what? Let me try the damage on that. Oh! That was a final hit and it nearly killed that in one shot. God, I'm so shiny, there's so many effects on me. Okay, and here is the start of the prisoner. And the prisoner does not have any specific weapon, but it has 3 armor set, which I talked about it in the last stream. So I won't Yep, on that. Oh wait! Wasn't it here that you would get the moon veil? Because they changed it to somewhere else. I have a feeling that the leather thingy did not work at all. If you have a weapon equipped with... If you do not have a weapon equipped with interfaith scaling, it has the following effect. It's not giving me a buff, that's the weird part. I am quite stunned, honestly. Maybe it's like, it actually only... Like, the effect does not stack. But I assumed that it meant that at least the effect works. Like yeah, okay, you can't get multiple stack of HP drain, but you can get them consecutively rather than all at the same time. But the thing is, I had no effects. Like, let me try on that. Okay, here it's telling me I have the icon. Okay, no, it's telling me the effect is active. Does it work only once per enemy? Because I think that would suck. I believe. I believe this kind of shit would suck. Okay, so this is the cave we actually wanted to go through. I need to do some testing. It's not like my grease have any kind of meaningful value, so I will just do some testing. Hopefully on an enemy that will not die in one hit. Okay, I think it straight up did not proc on the boss earlier. So weird. Oh yeah, and here the effect is not active. So the description of the effect is wrong. Or maybe the effect is being overwritten by something else. But I don't know what. But the effect says it lasts as long as the grease is up, which is not true. Because it only lasts as for like, I don't know, 30 seconds? Definitely not, definitely bugged, I think. I'm going to bet on it's actually bugged. Yeah, thank God it tells me that it's at the end, so I don't have to look up for anything else, because trying to find anything in the jail cave is so annoying. And like here, I can actually ignore everything and just go to the end. I do like that idea though, of a dungeon that you go through again and it changes in layout significantly once you go through it. I think it's nice, I think it's neat. It may be a hunch that has no basis for purpose, but maybe it does work as intended and it's an other item that cancels it. Okay, and here it disappeared. But I think I have noticed something. I have noticed something. Which is, I believe it actually activated. It actually activated with the wrong thing. Okay, leather armor. What does that do? When you drink a Crimson Flask, you get a buff that will increase the damage of your critical attack by 10%. When you perform a critical attack, 100% of stamina and FP are recovered. That's the kind of shit I don't care about, because I'm never going to do a critical attack. I mean, there's probably some fun stuff you can do with critical attack stacking, but I just don't see myself doing it. Like, it's not my playstyle. Okay, so I will warp just for the sake of getting my flask quickly. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. And I might have counted slow, so it's actually 30 seconds. So, okay, that's a... Maybe that bug is already known, I will check. But that is a bug, because the description is not matching what the actual effect is. Because the description says, the draining effect apply as long as your grease is active. My grease is still active right now, but the draining effect is no longer here, because it's only 30 seconds. So, okay, my grease effect stopped. I believe it's like 1 minute, 1 minute, maybe 1 minute 30, I don't know. So, yeah. I think it's just not working as intended. Which means that it's still fine to use on bosses, it's just that you need to reapply the grease. Or maybe it's actually using the timer of the drawstring grease. Because the drawstring grease would last less time, and therefore maybe that's what happened. Maybe they tested with drawstring grease. And they didn't realize that the timers were actually off. Or maybe they just added an effect that makes it so you lose the effect if you swap weapons. Because you would not have a weapon with a grease anymore. But they forgot to also increase the timing to be basically infinite. Myriad of questions and absolutely no answers in those 5 minutes I spent yapping about it. There's a site of grace nearby, I don't remember. I think it's hidden. It's hidden like below a tree or something. Oh, it's here. Hopefully I won't get destroyed by the bird. Can I get holy grease? Holy grease, root resin, and golden sunflowers. Okay, but well, I have a bunch of money, so I can just buy the sunflowers. I already have 5, so I will just buy... I mean, if I have 5, I'll get 15, so it will be fine. Don't have to worry about this. Yeah, I get holy grease because the death bird is immune to is immune to bleed. Honestly, I might need so much root resin, I might as well buy a fuck ton of them. I actually could have leveled up with that amount of runes, but whatever. It means that at the very least, if I need to have any of the base game grease, I'll be fine for a while. Wait, 20? Why did I get 20? It's... Oh, maybe because I already had 5 to begin with. Okay, so now we can go back here. And if we fail, we'll be able to use one of the nice additions this game has made. If you die during the night, this time skips towards morning, but they removed that. And in fact, I believe if you start at nightfall, the timer is locked. Oh, it already showed up. That's not the new one. Okay, I need to be quick because I only have 30 seconds of health drain. Apologies, but would you mind fucking up from here? Wait, it looked like I proc bleed on him. Maybe he is, in fact, susceptible to bleed. Well, I mean, it's a bird, so maybe it actually should. I was wondering if I would actually get it. The Death's Poker. Ooh, Dex by 4. When you get Crimson Flask, it increases your total HP by 10%, and when you perform a critical attack, you gain a protective shield that prevents 90% of the damage of the next hit you take. While this shield is active, the stacks from Assassin Preparation, it will not cause a stack of Assassin Preparation to be removed. Oh yeah, Assassin Preparation, it's an effect that's on an armor, another armor piece. I don't remember which one though. Maybe I probably have the gloves, right? Nope, I don't think I have the gloves. Oh, Raptor's glove. No, it's Wicked Edge. Let me check the wiki because it's actually available on the wiki. Classes, and I want to look at where is it? Why can't I find it? Celsor Rogue. There you go. I think it's Raptor set. Wicked Edge. Oh, it's the boots. Oh yeah, okay. So it's a 12% increase in damage that you can get. Before I go to Sage Cave though... Actually, never mind. Never mind. It's not going to change anything because you don't get the armor out of any boss. So it's fine, actually. Yeah, I'm kind of ashamed they haven't made it a set that was catered towards jump attacks. Instead made it a critical damage set, which is kind of weird. Like, I'm not playing by the Dex playthrough rule, but Dex playthrough only means I'm using Dex weapons. And I'm leveling Dex as my primary attack attack stats. It has nothing to do with actually using the Dex equipment. Although I think I'm probably better with the not the Rogue. What's the other one? What's the other quest? It's Sellsword? No, I don't think it's Sellsword, is it? Yeah, it's Sellsword. Like, I think the Sellsword equipment is actually what I'm looking for. Okay. Honestly, for an assassin hideout, they should have made one of these chests kill you. Wait, it's not here. Wait, don't tell me I have to... Oh no. I think I know what I have to do. And the problem is that I'm not equipped for it. But just because I'm not equipped for it, doesn't mean I can't do it with a bit of determination. Or maybe it's just in those chests. I actually blocked that. Okay, Raptor Talons. Golden Great Arrow. Okay, so I think this is where the path split and you go do either of the two bosses. Shit. She's here. No. She's here. Okay, no, it's bugged. Okay. Wait, that's not where it is. Where the fuck is it then? Is it on the other bus? Okay, I like the gimmick of that fight. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny because again, it's not impossible to do it. Okay, it was here, so I didn't need to fight here actually. But yeah, Assassin's Preparation. If you take no damage, you gain 12% more damage. I mean, I'm here, I might as well kill the fucked up guy. Okay. So Sage's Cave is done, and might be soon to ending the stream. I have one last thing in that direction. It's Oriza Site 2, I believe. Honestly, I'll just maybe okay. I will walk towards Oriza Site 2, but I will not do the dungeon. I think I'll do it this way. I was about to level out Arcane. I'll actually one pointing bigger. So Altus Plateau. Minor Tree Church, no. Okay. I guess it's Outer World Graveyard. I'm not sure. Oh, it is, okay. Ah. I keep forgetting to use my fucking Ash of War. I have an Ash of War that I never used, which I equipped those daggers, those claws, specifically for that purpose. And yet I'm not using them because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh shit! No, 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 no. Fuck. I forgot about this. No. How did the other die? Okay, it's kinda strong. Honestly, when I saw health training effect, I thought that it would be a heal on top of that. Which is why it surprised me that I did not get any kind of healing out of my out of my attacks. But actually I had discovered a different bug. Where's the rune bear? Okay, so I'll stop here. I want to see if there's any sort of visible gimmick to the thing. No? Okay. So we'll be here. We will complete this dungeon later. But later is not now. So stream tomorrow. I've checked, should be any issue. Unless I'm being called to do something on Tuesday morning, I don't really know. I don't think I'll have any issue whatsoever. Also, no, I do remember why on last Friday I did not stream when I could. It's because I was suffering from severe acid reflux, which made it so I could not go to do some sports on Thursday, last Thursday. That's about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.